Now let's get to your top 3 things to know about COVID-19 today. Democrats are proposing a new relief bill, this one for $3 trillion. Funding includes more stimulus checks, hazard pay to frontline workers, and money for the soon-to-be bankrupt U.S. Postal Service. The House is expected to vote on it on Friday. Meanwhile, some 20 million Americans are still waiting for their current stimulus checks. Some reasons for the delay? Maybe you filed your tax return late or have higher end qualifying income. Maybe Uncle Sam doesn't have your banking information or you don't have a bank account. City of Houston reporting that the $15 million set aside to help Houston renters is gone. The site opened this morning and ran out of money by 11 a.m. Applications now closed. Approved low to moderate applicants will get about $1,000 to help pay for rent in April and May. City Housing and Community Development Department tweeting the funding was not enough to help Houstonians in need. The Texas Education Association is considering some big changes in the fall. Early research showing that current school closures could put students a full year behind when the fall semester starts. Now, a proposed calendar has the new year beginning earlier with longer breaks and ending later. The idea is to provide flexibility for potential disruptions, remote learning, and staggered in-person attendance. Fort Bend ISD says it is preparing a hybrid method with students in the classroom and continued online work. Meantime, HISD is hiring online. Teachers, listen up. The virtual job fair getting underway in less than 30 minutes. But Michelle Choi shows us you gotta sign up first.
It's a different time for teachers. Those already in the field are learning to navigate a new norm during this pandemic, teaching students through online courses and having virtual chats versus the traditional face-to-face talks in classrooms. And while districts across the Houston area are still drafting plans on what exactly the upcoming 2020-2021 school year will look like for students and teachers, today districts like HISD are looking to hire more educators through a virtual teacher job fair. Here's how you apply. First, you'll need to fill out an online application by going to teachhisd.org. Click the Apply Now link to receive instructions via email. The district is looking to hire everyone from recent grads, bilingual teachers, to experienced teachers. The website has a full list of open positions. As for requirements, you need to have a Texas teacher certificate that goes with the level and subject area you'll be teaching. You must be a U.S. citizen or resident and have a valid Texas driver's license. As for benefits, HISD's starting salary for teachers is just over $54,000. You'll also receive full benefits, including dental and health. Standing for Houston, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
That virtual job fair will end at 5:30 this afternoon. And there are now 2 new testing sites, free ones in Fort Bend County, one at Gallery Furniture in Richmond, the other at Seven Lakes High School. Both are open from 8 to 5 on weekdays. You do have to schedule an appointment. Fort Bend County leads the state in per capita testing rates. And as Texas reopens, there has been no official word from the governor about when bars can serve again. Bar owners want it to be Friday. Janelle Ford explains why the Texas Restaurant Association is stepping up to the bar.
Bars in Texas have been closed now for 55 days. In that time, the industry's lost more than $600 million in revenue, and that number is still climbing. As Governor Greg Abbott rolls out his phases to reopen Texas amid the COVID-19 pandemic, bars, nightclubs, and taverns have largely been left in the dark about when or how they can resume operating. With economic hardships mounting, bar owners are now pleading with the governor to let them go back to work. This week, the Texas Restaurant Association drafted a proposal to reopen this Friday. The organization created what it calls the Texas Bar Promise, a draft of precautions bars would implement to safely open their doors. It says, in part, parties of no more than 6 people would maintain 6 feet of separation with other groups at all times. A designated safety manager would be on staff, a hand sanitizing station would be at the door, and there would be a health screening for workers at the start of their shifts. It also has a list of expectations from bar patrons, like following social distancing guidelines and staying home if they have COVID-19 symptoms. Governor Abbott has yet to agree to the plan, and it's unclear what will happen should establishments reopen without executive approval. Janelle Ford, KHOU 11 News.
Lots of questions, and we've got answers. You can text any of the keywords on your screen to 713-526-1111, and we'll send you back information on those topics.